QSP Bison. You're on the Luvthemknives channel, by the way. Ah, yes, the bison. The bison, like North Dakota State, but it's not. It's a bison, although there's, what was it? I was looking at bison on White Mountain. They don't have these in stock yet. I'm sure they'll be there soon. As of the taping of this, probably by the time you see this, yes, it will be. But, you know, there's Best Tech Bison as well. So the Bison are getting around. This one's QSP, and this is in D2, and this is in micarta. And they also have this in kind of a grayish, bluish micarta. But I really think the green is outstanding. It's D2. It's a full tang fixed blade knife. Oh, where's the sheath, by the way? Over here. Yeah, with a tech lock deal. So you can turn things around, do things in different carry styles. And then it's a Kydex type of sheath. Oh, okay. Yes, it does. It clicks into place. Looks like you could undo these and carry just this sheath without the tech lock and all that garbage, just with this. And you could just do it scout style. So that's nice. Wow, that did you hear it? Could you miss it? Wow. Ooh. Okay, how much do you weigh? Let's get it with the sheath, and then we'll measure up and do stuff like that. Okay, we got 12 ounces, which is 341 grams. Now, get the knife out of here. 201 grams and a little over 7 ounces. Not too bad. Not too bad. Comes in this box, by the way. Yeah, it's a pretty sturdy box. And then one of the great things that QSP does is they actually put a card in that talks about your knife, the knife that you're buying. So the Bison QS 134, and then they give you the stats on the sheath. They give you the stats on the knife. Yeah, like 4.5-inch blade, looks like. Overall, 8.75 inches. So, yeah, that's good. I'm glad of that. Nice solid box, but not a lot of money, right? This thing is a whole rockin' $79 or thereabouts. So if White Mountain gets them in, they might be in the low 70s by the time you get, apply the LTK discount code. Now we got pieces of Kydex shaved off on this blade. By the way, this blade, yeah. I was surprised that it was as sharp and slicey as it is. In fact, another viewer on this channel, John Smith, he got one of these as well, and he had the Koozie 240, which I've done a video on. And that's a really cool knife as well, as far as like budget fixed blade, knives. These are not Bark River, but they're not $250, $300 knives either. But just as far as going outside and beating up on them, they're solid. This is D2. We've tested the D2 for QSP before on other knives. We've tested all their steels. So, yes, it is as advertised. But, the hardware looks really nice. And I guess we could pop these scales off. We'll see if they will come off. I don't know if they add any adhesive or anything like that. Got a lanyard hole, goes through there. Okay, that's some stock there. Let's see how fat it is. By the way, what is the blade stock? Well, it's 4 millimeters, 0.16, and it's contoured, so it's fatter in the middle here. Oh, about 0.8 of an inch, 20 millimeters in here. Thinner part, 17.2, 0.67. And it gets fatter back out here. Not a whole, it does weigh at the end, 0.72 in here, 0.68, yeah, right in there. Okay, so yes, as you look at it, you know, a little thinner in here, fatter, thinner, you know, flares out at the end and at the bolster. Comfortable knife. Ergos, comfortable. Nice little choil in here for sharpening purposes. Nice little grind on it. The plunge looks symmetrical. You've got jimping at the top of this blade. I like the blade shape, don't you? This looks like this could be really versatile for cutting tasks, I think. Let me take a look at, let's put this right down here. I was looking at it going, is that a slight recurve? No, it's not. So you could use this for a lot of things, and the situation is that it's not a huge knife. I mean, there's my Vexor. My Vexor folding knife is bigger than this. So, you know, it should be really a good little field knife to carry. And one that you don't have to worry about, you know, you don't have $300 in it. So 4.5 inch blade at, what are we, 11.5 centimeters overall. Yeah, 8 3/4 at about 22.5 centimeters. So as a folding knife, it would be a pretty long knife, but obviously not as long as my Vexor is. My Vexor, I believe, is a full 9 inches. So really close to that. But, and as far as blade stock, probably really close to that as well. This is close to 4 millimeter. But then the handle gets chubby, and it's good because it really gives you a handful. I like it when it fills your hand like that, especially a fixed blade. Reverse grip feels good as well. Fit and finish looks really good, and I like that micarta grain, don't you? I guess if you wanted to coat it, you know, with some kind of a sealant, you could do that as well. Oh, where's my balance point? There's my balance point. That's easy to find. Yeah, I mean, it just, wow, I like it. I like it, I do. And it really snaps into here, so that's not coming out. That's not coming out. Yeah, they got a drain hole in here. Oh, well, kind of down here, I guess. So, okay. Really interesting that they did this as well. This will give you some options. And you might be able to go ahead and just take that off. It looks like, yeah, you can. Okay. So you can take that off if you want. There's some versatility to the type of carry here as well. And, you know, in case you want to put it on your belt, that kind of thing, just all kinds of, and you could turn this, etc. Carry it cross draw or just straight up and down, however you want to do that. Let me see. I mean, this is a number 10 Torx. I'm not sure that it's really perfect for this. It's a little slop in there, so it may have been more for a number 11, but I don't have an 11 real handy here. Take 2 number 10s and call me in the morning if you can't get this unscrewed. I had to hold it on one side, break it away, so obviously they do have some thread locker in there. I'd say they all look the same size. Alrighty, I took the hardware out, but you know what? These scales are not coming off. So I have a feeling that there's some adhesive at play here. So, all right, well, it was worth a shot. Nice hardware, by the way. I guess if it was something of great importance, I would try some other little tricks, but don't think it's that big a deal. All right, if you're going to be that way, we'll just leave you alone. To heck with it. The scales are on, my friends. They are on, and they are staying on. And nothing important about really taking them off. It just thought it'd be kind of interesting. But obviously, you can tell it's full tang. And the hardware is pretty damn solid. I like this knife. I think when I first got it in my hands, I really could appreciate it. I don't know that I was that intrigued when I saw the picture, but when I actually put it in my hands, the Ergos, and then I was surprised at how well it sliced. Let's check behind the edge. Fattest behind the edge. Let me get right up behind it. Okay, 0.02. 0.6 millimeters. Yeah, it's pretty thin behind the edge for what it is. So yeah, now I can figure out why it's so nice and slicey. This would be good. Good all-purpose outdoor fixed blade. Pretty inexpensive. I like it. The Ergos are just excellent. If you get this knife, you'll understand. Take care. I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you so much for joining me. The QSP Bison. And we do. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.